Titans! Another week where any hope of ending this boring sideways period for Bitcoin gets quickly erased by an overreactive market. But you know what? The weekend is upon us now. So you know what that means? It's time for your weekend primer. So let's discuss what needs to happen with Bitcoin before the weekly candle closes this Sunday evening. Kevork, hit that intro. Looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we've been going sideways now in this consolidation pattern for about 106 days now. And right now we are finding support in this zone that ranges from about 66.2K to 67.8K. Now if we drop below the support zone, there's a good chance that we could come back down to test the bottom of this consolidation range, which is around 60K. But there are two things here that are in our favor. The first is that we are sitting above this 50 simple day moving average, which is this red line here. And the second is that the stochastic RSI has bottomed out, meaning that Bitcoin is oversold on this time frame. So we are definitely due for a bounce to the upside very soon. Looking at Bitcoin again on the daily time frame, we are still in the process of creating this right shoulder of this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a very bullish pattern. Now, in order to complete this shoulder, we need to see Bitcoin come up and test this neckline, which sits at around 71.6K, and break through it. Now, if we do manage to do that and see a daily candle close above the neckline, then the next move is to make our way up to the target, which is at around 91K. And judging how tight the Bollinger Bands are in this area, which is also reflected in the Bollinger Band width indicator below here, we are definitely due for a move in one direction or another very soon. Looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, our current weekly candle marked by this yellow arrow here came down and wicked off this green 111-day moving average line, which is associated with the pi cycle indicator. And I also want to point out that Bitcoin is still sitting on top of this 8 EMA or exponential moving average, which is this purple line here. Now, the last time we had the same setup where we bounced off the 111-day moving average and we were above the 8 EMA, we saw a strong move to the upside afterwards. So if we manage to close the current weekly candle as it stands now, then that at least sets us up favorably to potentially see the next leg up from here. And finally, switching over to Bitcoin on the weekly time frame once again, the breakout on our bull flag pattern, which has a target of just over 100K, will remain intact as long as this weekly candle marked by this yellow arrow here closes above the flag channel. And when you look at the hash ribbons indicator, you can see we printed this gray capitulation signal. So the expectation now is to eventually print a blue buy signal like we did back here, which led to this uptrend to where we're at right now. So once we do print this blue buy signal over here, I would expect it to trigger the next uptrend to our target of about 106K.
Titans, we are your one-stop source for guiding you through this Bitcoin bull run. Please join us as we continue to provide the latest market and technical analysis that are going to give you that edge.